Okay, we're going to try this and hope that it works. I'm not sure how you have any of yours labeled, but I put T for time, P for the principal value, or the PV if you're using the formula from the financial formulas. Payment rate, N is the number of compounding per year. For savings, it'll be 12 if you're doing it monthly, or 365 if you're doing it, if it's being compounded daily. The periodic rate is the rate divided by N, which is the number of compounding per year. Number of periods is your N per, which is your N times the year. And then here's where your formula will go. So we'll start off with year 1. So you just put a 1. And then your principal value, whatever you're starting off with, will go with, you put in $500. And it needs to be negative because it's a savings and not a loan. So negative $500. Your payment will be negative 50 if you're going to put in 50 each month. I'm just changing so that my numbers turn out red with the parentheses around it to show that it's a negative. Your interest rate, if you're using 1.5 interest rate, it's going to be 0.15 for the interest rate. Compounding per year would be 12 because you're doing it monthly. Unless you're doing it every quarter, then it would be a 4. Your periodic rate, if you hit the equals button, and then it would be your rate, which would be this one, divided by this one, and then just hit equals. And it's the 0.00125. And number of periods, hit your equal button again for your N per, and then it's N, which is the 12, times the year, and enter. So you get 12. And then your formula, you would go up to the formulas bar up here, and then go to financial, then the FV, which is the future value, and then the box pops up. Your first one says rate. I'm going to move this down. So the rate you want to use is your periodic value rate, which is this one. So you just click it and it'll put the letter and number in there. Your N per will be this number here. Your payment will be this one, the 50. And your starting value, your principal value, will be the C3, which is the 500. And then hit OK. And then your first year total savings was $1,111.69. Now, if you change this number from 500 to, say, negative 200, your value at the end here will change as well. So we're going to leave it like that for now. And then you want to come down and put in your number 2. And then since we're doing 20 years, if you highlight both, just use your mouse and on the left side and click on it and down to highlight it. And then the little square box there in the corner, put your mouse over it till it turns to a plus. And then scroll down and the numbers should go up. Until you get to 20. Since this value is never changing and this value is never changing, this value is never changing, you can do the same thing to all of these. And this value will change as you go up because you're multiplying the 12 times 2 years. So it'd be 24. So just highlight all of those and you can scroll down to the very end and it will highlight all of those and change each one of these to what it's supposed to be. And then you can do the same thing with your formula. Because you used the letter number in each of these formulas, it will automatically change for you. So then all you have to do is just scroll down all the way to the end and it'll change each of the values for you. So I hope this helps.